Hello everybody, welcome back to Medieval Drama. Currently we're at the week 25. There's 4 or 5 weeks left. And in 4 or 5 weeks we'll be attacked from the Radovians. We already gathered the 1,000 men that we needed for us to repel maybe, or to survive, whatever. And yeah, let's get back. Let's get back into it. What is it, Elena? Your Grace, when I arrived to Oborka, it had a very strange aura. It was cold and full of red fog. I dealt with the man on the red horse, but he seemed like he was under a spell. The village calmed down after that. Thank you for your help. Interesting. Sweet coffee. At your service, Your Grace. I have found this near Branca. Can you tell me anything about it? I used to buy poison phials from merchants to use on monsters. I don't buy them anymore. They never worked. I haven't seen such an elegant phial before, though. Looks important. That will be all for now. As you please. You are useless. Your Grace, a strong gale has descended on our village. There are no casualties yet, but the gale keeps coming and getting stronger. Our homes have suffered much damage already. I ran to you as quick as I could. Can we count on your help? A witch can help protect your homes. I'm sorry. I can't help this time. Perhaps try and mobilize others to contribute. In that case, I had better start looking around. Oh my god, we were losing happiness. We had like 30, now we're down to 15. Your Grace, Your Grace. They are after me. Please help. I have a little bakery on the market. I make cakes and the like. Pretty good ones too. I also run a little additional business on the side. Folks call it oracle dust. It can help you see the future, they say. Everything was going well until local crooks came along and started demanding more and more dust. They threatened me when I refused. They told me they would take my little girl if I don't bring them more. I don't know what to do about them, Your Grace. I have no goal to buy more dust, nor I want to have anything to do with it anymore. All I wanted to do was to make extra coin. Even if I sent a general after them, they probably have friends that would find you and your family. You shouldn't have been selling oracle dust to attract bandits too easily. I suggest you pack your bags and leave the tavern, or they will not stop harassing you. But Your Grace, I have a business here. I can't just leave it all. I guess you're right though. I'll pack my bags. My wife warned me this wouldn't end well. Yeah, we're at a really bad situation. But we'll fix the kingdom once we will repel the attack of fellow Radovians, if you know what I mean. Right, Audrey? Let's send the witch to Belka. The witch. Confirm. Ooh, jet. Oh my god. What in the fuck? Oh, Sadani, I'd better check on her later.
We got rid of the outlaws taking over the village, Your Grace. They will not cause any more problems.
This should also give a warning to any other bandits who rebel against their king.
The people were very thankful for your help.
Grace, I'm back from Belka. I must say something very strange is happening. It was covered in snow when I arrived, but when I dealt with the man on the white horse, all the frost just melted. I'm not sure what that was about, but it seems like whatever I did helped. Thank you. Hopefully this won't happen again. They're not satisfied? What is this? You have sent a pigeon for me. I have. Welcome to our castle. I presume you have heard about our upcoming battle with Radovia? I have, of course. Otherwise I wouldn't be here. I want to help. So here's my deal. I pride myself in my knowledge of art. My collection of paintings is the biggest in the kingdom. I own paintings by the most prestigious artists. Sylvek Van Gay, Monowski, Pisak. You get the idea. I've heard recently that you hold very valuable painting. That would be perfect for my collection. The Stork by Sylvek Van Gay. Don't say anything yet. You haven't heard the rest of my deal. I can offer you 80 well-trained men and 3 supplies. Whoa, that painting must mean a lot to you. Of course it does. It needs to vanish from the sky. What? What do you mean vanish? I mean, it'll look better in my gallery alongside the others. I imagine the painting is hanging somewhere, so I'll give you time to take it down. That is, of course, if you agree to my deal. I would like to pick it up personally, so invite me whenever you are ready. I will get the painting ready as soon as I'm done with my duties. Fabulous. I cannot wait. I'll be waiting for the pigeon. Goodbye, your grace. Why do you sound like that?
Pepetina?
Pepetina? I'm not Pepetina. My name's Eric. All of my fields are flooded. The gods have punished us. Nothing will grow anymore. No potatoes, no beetroots, no parsley. We have been struggling with this for months now. We're praying to the gods for better weather every day. We're sick of the eating conserves, your grace. Our children are starting to go hungry. I was wondering if there is anything your witch could do to help the growth. Alright, I'll send the witch your way. Although I can't guarantee you anything. I'm guessing this would require a lot of preparations. We will support her with anything she needs, your grace. Thank you so much, I believe that will help. Yes, we got back some of our happiness. Good. What do you want?
Rats. They're everywhere. They took over my barn. There's hundreds of them. I can't milk my cows or feed my horses, your grace. I had to walk here. How can I go to market if I have nothing to sell?
Oh my god. Okay, I'll send the general and he will deal with your rats, I guess. Next time, remember to leave traps in corners. Even if you don't see any rats yet. They breed very fast, by the way. Dumbass. Ah, good idea. I knew you would be able to share your wisdom with me. Quite smart king you are. Thank you for your help. Good boy, good boy. I mean, good man. Sidani, what the fuck are you doing? Take it. Aha, I got it. Now I need to give it to Grego. I hope you can keep him under the control. I can, your grace. Why would you say I can't? I have seen you chasing Kisser all across the castle. Do you think this is a kindergarten? Fucking running around when I'm sitting there dealing with peasants? How dare you insult me like that? Ah, yes, this is just a part of his training. I'm just making sure no one can catch him when he's on a mission. He's very fast, your grace. Really, he's a perfect agent. Alright, Potato Head, please stay safe. And if you need help with him, don't be afraid to ask. Won't you take him away? Of course not. Why the fuck do I need a fox? Fine, father, I don't need help. Alright. Can I pet him? Do not interrupt our training. That was not fox sounds. What in the fuck was that? Your grace, we're almost ready for the battle. This is our last chance to form any alliances and ready our agents. Thank you for the reminder, Audrey. When we're ready, we'll march to the foothills of the mountains. Radovia will not expect us to meet them there. They will certainly not be ready for the attack. We might have a chance to win this. Take a look at this one. Tapestry. Oh, why not? I will take it. 18 pieces of gold. Is that alright? Sure. It's a pleasure doing business with you. Did I get... Oh, I didn't get... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Which fucking painting? Hopefully I can do this again. I don't know what I'm doing. Your grace. Not this guy again. Thank you. Thank you, your grace. Your journal was magnificent. I made such progress. Unbelievable. I wanted to show you the final piece, but now I'm thinking the journal is kind of lonely in there. Why not expand on the story? Make it bigger, better, make it grand. You know what I mean? Which would make a great addition. A general in which I think this will sell. Oh, everyone will talk about Tarlando. Try again in a week or two. My witches are currently busy. Worry not, I can wait. I'll be back in 2 weeks. This guy's a weirdo, man. What is it, mercenary?
Your Grace, we hear of the upcoming battle. That's a perfect time for us to gain some coin and an important opportunity for you to get some hung. We're mercenaries, 22 skilled men at your disposal for only 16 gold. What do you say? Sounds reasonable. Here's the gold. Make sure your men are ready for the battle. Thank you, Your Grace. You won't be disappointed.
Hunter, what is this?
Your Grace, I bring...
What the fuck is going on? Hey, sir. Father, have you seen... What happened to his sir?
Your Grace, these are dangerous pests. They steal eggs, chickens, and other goods, and can spread diseases, fleas in particular.
I came here to offer my services as a hunter, Your Grace. I saw this fox hiding in the castle, so I hunted it down. I thought I would do you all a favor. This was my daughter's pet. The Hisser here was on a very important mission. Yes, Hisser was sharpening his senses. This murderer here should rot in the dungeons for killing one of my special agents.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, don't punish me, Your Grace. If I only knew, I wouldn't have. I came here looking for gold, but since I have been nothing but trouble so far, please let me be at your service. Let me serve you and your people. I can deal with monsters, well then I will track them down and bring you their bodies. Let me redeem myself, please, Your Grace. Maybe I'll be of help during the battle with Radovia too.
Bodies you can keep. I don't want to see any of that, but we could use your help for sure.
Thank you, Your Grace. I will do best to redeem myself.
I will be in the dungeons if you need. I think your dungeon guard is an old friend of mine.
Another agent is at your disposal, Your Grace. You will see this agent in the weekly summary screen.
But what about his sir, Father? How do I take Lursuli and Dusty back now? Oh my god, Sidani, just shut the I'm sorry, Sidani. At least the hunters here will act on Hisser's behalf. Fine, I will bring him with the others. I'd better check on the hunter when I get a minute. He might know something about this tooth. Who in the fuck are you?
I run a business, Your Grace. I can exchange your supplies for gold. Let's say 25 supplies for 18 gold. Shall we shake on it?
Oh, no. Thank you, but that would be all.
Not a problem at all, Your Grace. I will see you again in some time.
Okay, let's stand up. What do we? Let's ask about this damn tooth. Hey, do you know anything about this?
Your Grace?
This was in our wine cellar. What can you tell me about it? Looks like it came from a big animal, enormous in fact. Maybe a griffin or a dragon? I have never seen such a thing, Your Grace. Can you find out where this thing could have come from? I can try. I have a book on animal trophies somewhere. It will take a while though. Let's see if we can find something out about this then. Perfect, I'll go and have a look. Come and see me in the throne room when you find anything. Yes, Father. Dear Hisser, you're my bestest and swiftest agent. Most of all, you are my best friend. You're leaving a deep hole in my heart. I'll miss you forever. I hope you rest in peace. I hope you rest in peace, Hisser. Thank you, Father. It's alright, Sidani. Are you feeling any better? Yes, Father. I'll just stay here for a while.
Are we ready for the royal trial, Your Grace?
Yes, I did all I could. The trial starts next week. This is our last chance to gather evidence, Your Grace. We don't need to pay agents for that week. We won't need them. Of course. Thank you, Audrey. General?
Your Grace, I have returned from the barn full of rats. He wasn't lying, there were a lot of them. I got my boys to catch them all.
Thank you. What about you? The peasants asked me to improve the weather. Well, I can't do that, but I have shown them how to care for their crops in difficult conditions. I told them how to prepare fertilizers and how to get the water out of the fields. Thank you, Elena. I knew you could figure something out. Hunter. Grace, I bring you more information about the tooth. It's a very rare dragon tooth. It appears to have come from an Allah demon. A female dragon who lives in the ancient forest of Calador. Calador, what would you... Oh, what would such thing be doing in my castle? Whoever lost it must have been an adventurous person. Audrey is right. I don't think you could get such an exotic tooth here in Devon. What does that mean? That doesn't make any sense. I have a painting for you. Took down the stork painting just like you asked. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you very much. It'll look wonderful in with the rest of my collection, huh? So is our deal done? Is that all? Of course. Did you not think I'd keep my word? You can count on my army to stand by you in the battle. Sure, you'll win anyway. If you have any other paintings, I will gladly buy them. I'll see what else I can find. Thank you for visiting. Goodbye. Okay, who are you? Your Grace, I'm sorry to bother you, but we are in a very bad situation. We don't know why this is happening. Someone must have done something terrible for the gods to punish us so badly. Our sacred oak is dying prematurely. All the leaves are falling, and they shouldn't be, Your Grace. We have given all the sacrifices we could. We have all gathered and prayed. Nothing is helping. We think Volos has escaped the underground. He's searching for the sinner. He must be hiding in someone's house. This is why we've been having many thunderstorms, Your Grace. The god of thunder is trying to find Volos. The thunder won't stop until he returns underground. You guys, please send a hunter to find him. Or give us supplies for tonight's ceremony. Perhaps we can calm the gods down. If I send the hunter... I don't understand. Grace, it is nice to see you again. I bring you some news. I heard you were selling some paintings to Lord Bosamary. He's bragging about doing some deal with you. Yes, he visited me. Not sure what your stance on this is, but I just wanted to let you know. Lord Bosamary is no art collector. He's an artist and an egomaniac. He buys these beautiful artworks and burns them. It is a great shame because they are very valuable, and these artists definitely deserve recognition. He believes only his artwork is true art. I suppose just bear in mind that if you give him a painting, it will be burned. Of course, thank you for letting me know. I must talk to him about it. I hear that your treasure isn't in the best shape, Your Grace. I wanted to offer my services. Give me gold. Yeah. Alright, fuck off now. Go. Get out of here. Aurelia. Eric, I have important news. I wasn't sure and I didn't want to jinx anything. I think it must be around 14 weeks. But now I'm certain. We're pregnant. That's wonderful. Hopefully it will be a boy this time. Yes, my darling. I have a good feeling about this. Have you told the girls yet? No, I haven't, darling. Can I tell them? Of course you can. What the fuck? The Grace in my village was attacked by by vicious animals. A pack of wolves has dogs that are shed. They took some of our chickens, leaving us with less to eat. And they have also wounded the shed keeper who tried to scare them away. I think they are hungry at this time of year. We are afraid they will be back. I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't care, fuck off. I bow before you, Your Grace. My name is Boguslav. I don't want to bother you, but I have a matter that twists my brain. My lady, she's so upset with me, and she's got good reasons, I tell ya. I ain't no man to think straight. I wanted to do good, and I sold our barn to buy her a servant. You know, to help her in the house and with the kids. She always complains how much work she has. She flipped and threw me out because our barn will make no more money for us. And she has a point here, darn. Did I not think of this before? I have tried everything, Your Grace, but she will not have me back. I found a new job in the potato fields. I shaved even. My heart is broken. I cannot sleep at night. Please help. We all make mistakes and we all have to deal with them. There won't always be a person who comes along to fix your problems. Of course not, Your Grace. I'm truly sorry to have bothered you. I really messed this one up. I don't have time to explain everything. I know you're not responsible for Talis' death, and I think Ivan knows who poisoned his father. The atmosphere here is very tense. Ivan and his advisors are talking behind my back. They wouldn't let me stay with them and always send me back to my chambers. I heard Ivo say he has some kind of plan. I can't wait to see. Can't wait to see you? She didn't finish writing. Would it be she was in a hurry? It's a good she's coming with Ivo soon. We will find everything out then. What in the fuck is going on? Oh, yeah. I have to tell the kids about the pregnancy. Hey, Asalia, you will be having a new sister or brother. I bring good news. Your mother is pregnant. No wonder, after all the giggles you've been having in the bedroom lately. Asalia, please. I'm sorry. Haven't you got enough? With you three? Yes. We're hoping for a boy this time. We need a successor to the throne. I hope it's a boy then. I wouldn't want yet another sister. Maybe a boy wouldn't get so torn up about silly jokes. Oh, Asalia. You are going to be a big sister. What? But I already have a big sister. And now you're going to have a little sister or a brother. Wow, really? When? I want a little brother. What is his name going to be? We don't know yet. We don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl. But he or she is going to join our family in around 20 weeks. Is this a long time? Yes, it's still a while away. This is so exciting. Maybe he can help me convince Lolly to come back home. Your sister is visiting soon. Yes, is she bringing Dusty? How long is she staying for? I'll tell her about how Hisser tried to save her. Sorry, she's not bringing Dusty, sweetheart. I know how much you miss him, but he wouldn't want to travel such a long distance. We'll take you to see him right after all this is over. How does that sound? That's fine, I suppose. I need to find a new agent, something different, but nothing else comes to the gardens. You'll find something eventually. How about another snail? They can't do much. Alright, whatever. This is such a good news already. I know, honey, I'm so happy. How are you feeling? I have been vomiting all morning, but that's fine. I suppose I can live with it. Do you remember when I was pregnant with Lorsolia? Of course, those were different times. I wish things were as simple as back then. Me too. No wars, no lords, no silly peasants. Listen, if you need anything at all, you can come and get me, alright? Of course. I think I'll stay here and have someone start the fire for the evening. It is quite chilly in here. Of course, my darling. I will see you later. The royal trial. Welcome to the royal trial. We will firstly question any witnesses that have a say in the matter. And we shall go through gathered evidence. And lastly, we will identify the killer. Some of you are suspects. Where is the king? Who is this? Oh, this is the king, but why aren't you wearing a crown? Some of you are suspects, and I have the right to believe that the real perpetrator is amongst us tonight. And with that, let's hear what the witnesses have to say. Your Grace, we have three people enlisted as witnesses. Who shall we start with? King Talis' own advisor. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. The name is Rigo. I was an advisor to King Talis. I have a very important piece of information, Your Grace. I recognize Lady Lena over here. She visited our castle not long before the royal wedding and threatened King Talis.
She said her son was supposed to be the one to marry Lord Solia, not Ivo. She said that if the wedding were to go ahead, she would come for Talus and his family. Let's proceed accordingly, Your Grace. She is clearly the perpetrator.
Lies.
Shh, you will get to speak at the end, Lady Lena.
Thank you, Rigo. This is very useful. Next up, we have the Castle Guard. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. My name is Lutrid, Your Grace. I was King Talus's guard, and I served him well. Not well enough, I can hear you say. But know that there was little I could do against poison, especially one that worked so fast. The day King Talus died was a day of shame and guilt for me, and King Ivo is continuing to make me pay the price. To the point. All I wanted to say is that I have witnessed many people visiting Talus over the years, but none angered him as much as Noxie. I think we all know how much of a liar he is. I am no liar. Are you to shame me in front of the kings? Order! Talus called him a deceiver after he proposed to help his wife, Paloma. Talus knew the only reason Noxie offered his help was to become famous for something he didn't do. Noxie was enraged in claiming he wasn't a fraud and that he would show Talus. I see. I don't have any questions. Let's proceed. A peasant from Branko. Come on. Tell us your name and where you're from.
Name's Hermar. I'm from Lord Ensound, Branca, Your Grace.
And what do you have to say?
I own a vineyard in Branco. We have been observing Lord Enton for a while now. He has been acting so strange. Walking around the village in a trance.
How dare you tell such falsehoods?
Calm down, Enton. One time he pissed all over my grape flowers, and no, none of my grapes will grow now. How rude. He's not a nice man, Your Grace. I'm convinced it was him who poisoned Talus.
Is this all, Hermar?
Well, what more do you need? Just get rid of him.
Who's next?
This is a joke. This is not a trial. This is a fucking joke.
I think these are all the witnesses we have. Now let's proceed to the gathered evidence. The animal tooth. An animal tooth. Item so rare, only one known person could have returned from such an encounter alive.
Noxie the Dragon Slayer, please step forward.
The tooth was examined and only one creature fits this unique shape. An Allah demon from the far lands of Calator. And who else could have traveled there and back, other than the noble knight of honor? This animal tooth was found in the wine cellar. This is where Noxie could have poured poison in our wine. He wanted to help Talus's wife, Paloma, but the king shamed him instead. Noxie couldn't bear the feeling of rejection, and so he planned to murder King Talus.
Lies. I'm truly a man of honor, and I would never do such a thing. King Talus made a fool of me that day. That is true, but I left his castle as ordered. In no way does this prove I killed King Talus, only that I have been to the wine cellar, which I'm not denying. And why would you be sneaking around Grevno Castle? I was just looking for a quiet place. To talk to Lady Lona, Sir Friedrich's widow. Well, when we talked, she must have pulled it off my neck. It was a very fascinating conversation. So you admit this item belongs to you? No, well, it could be mine? I don't know, I have a lot of these things around my neck, but I swear I didn't do anything to the wine. That's enough. Back to the king. An instructional letter. This scribe includes instructions detailing the usage of the poison and a map of our castle. It has a very specific decorated pattern which matches only one lord who attended the wedding. Lady Lana, please step forward.
Only lords from the north decorate their letters in such an elegant way. I believe Lady Lena was the only northern visitor on the wedding night. The letter was found hidden beneath a paving stone in our gardens. The drawings on the letter depict a Roman tree, a symbol of protection against curses. A tree from which lords built their children's cradles to protect them against evil spirits. Lady Lena's boy was cursed, so she used these symbols to try to chase the demons away. There's no question as to who wrote this letter. Lady Lena also seems to have a very good motive for wanting to kill Talus. She threatened to kill him if the wedding took place, and it did. I would never do such thing, Your Grace. I might have had cold feelings towards King Talus. There's a big difference between not liking someone and killing him at his son's wedding. Besides, I wanted my son to marry Lursulia. Would it not have been better to kill Iwo? Killing his father would make no difference anyway. Do you admit that this parchment came from your kingdom? No, we don't decorate our letters with rowan trees, but roses. That's enough. Back to the king. The poison phial. The very substance still inside. We're certain that this belonged to the person who poisoned King Talus. Lord Etten, please step forward. It is a common knowledge amongst the royal heads that you have access to all sorts of poisonous substances. Our tests indicate that the substance from the phial matches the one used to poison King Talus. Not only that, but it was found near Branko, a village under your control. Talus was against the dust trade, and as we have found out from Lord Blurs, you two were not on the best terms. With Talus's death, weaker orders with Atana might make it easier for you to distribute the dust beyond Davern. By poisoning King Talus, you plan to expand your business, isn't that the truth? Based on Hermar's testimony, even your own residents know you're up to no good. Nonsense. I may be running a little side business, but this product can now be found literally anywhere. Even markets in Davern are full of distributors. The file does not prove that I was the one who poisoned Talus. This could have been anyone. Enough. Back to the king. Ahem. There's no clear answer here, Your Grace. We have to sentence anyone, or else I will put up all the blame on you. We did the best we could. It's just politics at this stage. We want to consider the benefits you gain from each lord, if any. If we sentence someone without a lot of evidence against them, though, then our people will sense that it was just a royal whim. I can handle this, Audrey. Based on evidence or lack thereof, I sentence the Dragon Slayer. I don't believe it was the Dragon Slayer. I don't really think it was the Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayer's story is believable. He might have been into the wine cellar and you know, doing some stuff with a lady, but that's sort of like, it's not like 100% he poisoned. I don't know. I'm not suspicious of Noxie for some reason. About Lady Lena, like everything matches with Lady Lena, but it doesn't make sense to kill Eric. Why would she kill Eric? She would kill Ivo over here. Lord Etten is a drug dealer, fucking drug abuser, piece of shit who does not care about anything but money. So motive is there, greediness is there, and think about it. Eric was against the dust business, so I mean he couldn't do anything if Eric was against it. But I do think that all three had some kind of part in this, which is what my intuition actually tells me. And I think we didn't, I think we missed an evidence or something. I really think all three had to do something. But I would have to sentence Lord Etten. Lord Etten, Oracle dust is a dangerous substance. You are responsible for the death of King Talus. I sentence you to die. This is ridiculous. My people will come for you, Eric. Eric, King of Davern, you have found the one responsible for my father's death. The outcome of this trial is satisfactory for me, and as such, Atana's forces will aid you in your struggle against Radovia. 3,000 men will be ready to strike when you blow the horn, signaling my men to ambush the enemy. Such is my will. Later this evening. Oh, what a lovely view. Damn, that's beautiful. Look at the colors. You always loved this view. Is this where the battle will take place? Yes. Do you see? Right there, in the middle, there's a tight trail leading through. That's where we will hold them off. It's strange. Turns out I was always staring into the end of it all. Hey, nothing ends. With Ivo's help, we will be victorious. If he helps. You were at the trial, you heard what he said. He will keep his father's promise, everything will be fine. Let's not worry about that for a second. A lot of things have happened since you left, you know. Salia found a new friend. It turned out she's from Radovia, so your mother expelled her from the castle. She always keeps interesting company. Has she grown up, or is she still a mess? I don't think she'll ever change. Still, it gives me a lot of trouble, that one. The other night, she pulled another of her pranks. This time on your sister. Salia doesn't spare anyone. Sidani keeps finding more and more ridiculous pets. She can't quite find a replacement for Dusty. Last time I was here, she had a snail. What was it? Smudge. Smudge, she gave me a hard time about it. I won't forget that. There was also a hedgehog, a fox. I'm worried what she will tame next. We had our fair share of stress with your mother, too. She's pregnant. You will have a sibling. Congratulations, I guess. It's hard to imagine what she must be going through with the battle on the horizon. Your husband must be looking for you. I suppose. I miss you. All of you. So much. I shouldn't have let you leave so soon. You know, this was inevitable. Everything is fine. You don't need to apologize. Oh. Bruises? I was doing all this to you? What? Oh no, he wouldn't. He's very kind. He's good to me. He takes care of me. Just like I told you in the letters, Father. Please don't tell him. He's the king of Atana now. He has an army that will blindly follow him even to your gates. Don't say anything. It's better that way. He has better and worse days. Don't anger him more, please. I can't let this bastard treat you like this. I will talk some sense into him. Please don't. Ivo, you piece of shit! There you are. Pick up your things, we're going. Father. Confront him. You pipsqueak, you think you wear the crown on your head and you can do whatever you want? What lies did you tell your father this time? Are you plotting against me again, Rosulia? I didn't say anything, I promise. She has nothing to do with it. Do you think I can't see what you do to her? You will lay hands on my daughter again, I swear I'm going to. What? Defeat Radovia all by yourself? I think you're forgetting your position here, Eric. I give you my army, and thanks to me, this castle will see another day. You do not tell me what I can or cannot do. Davern is at my mercy, so you had better address me with proper respect. Better leave off here. Too much talking will get you and your family into trouble. We're leaving, Ursulia. Before I change my mind. Ivo, you piece of shit. I will come for your head. Battle between Davern and Radovia. Foothills. Oh, what? Damn. It appears that we're late. Radovia has already managed to build up some defense. We will need to push them back and create a choke point at the foothills. The sky is looking clear. That's good. At least something works in our favor. Here, come with me, Your Grace. We gathered everyone we could. We'll make an advance on your mark. My mind's sharp. Weapons ready.
At your service, Your Grace.
Potions, magic, whatever you need, Your Grace. Our pikes can stop any charging enemy, Your Grace. Awaiting orders, Your Grace. How is it looking? We shouldn't wait much longer. Once we start, there's no way back. We have to defeat the enemy before our army is entirely depleted. I would suggest we make a reserve army. You mentioned the reserve army? Right, we should get a small chunk of our main force and set it aside. A reserve can be used to explore Radovia's sudden mistakes. Or to act upon nasty surprises they throw our way. Should we create a reserve? Very well. Awaiting your orders. Archers. I've seen the archers are getting ready. Once the battle has started, the archers will be ready for your command. Oh yeah. What about the horn? We can use it to sound for Atana. I suggest we use it only if necessary to create an element of surprise. Stay put for now. Let's begin our attack. It is time. Do not fear, my brothers. Today is not the day we fall, for we have made strong allies. And in our time of doubt, we need to remember that we are not here alone, but we won't need them today. For this is Davern, and we stand our ground. For Davern, let's show them. We'll surprise them. Okay, so they have 1,000. Oh my goodness. Ready for orders. Waiting your orders. Archers, getting into position. Your Grace, await my orders. Prepare. You know what to do. Getting ready? Show them what you got. What's this? Your Grace, magic. The fog is obstructing our view. We have no idea. We have no idea what is happening down there, and we need to send support immediately. Say the word and we'll charge in there with our spears, Your Grace. And how do you plan to see who to attack? The fog is so thick it fills in my lungs. Not to mention what it must be like down there. One shouldn't rely on vision, but perhaps other senses could help. Unless there was a way to fight magic with magic. Whatever we do, it's your choice, Your Grace. You must choose a unit to send out. Or let me know if we should wait this one out. Such magic, Your Grace. I can try clearing out, but it may take a while. Go, do your magic. I'll do my best, Your Grace. How is this possible? We're outnumbered. Blow the horn, you fools. Do I have to do everything myself? They should be here any second now. We couldn't do much against the fog, but we can still help. Archers! Awaiting orders. Getting into position. Shoot at the enemy. Your Grace? Prepare. The fog is gone. We thought we could get an edge, but they brought monsters. They ride armored bisons. Foul beasts are ravaging our army. We need to keep it together. More men on the battlefield could help swarm the enemy, Your Grace. It could also mean more men can die. Hefty bodies and sharp-blunt horn. Who's the can crush a man's skull? Not all units are equipped to deal with an enemy cavalry. Perhaps we could use the beast professional to hunt them down. Who should we send out, Your Grace? We can stop these beasts, Your Grace. Ready your spears. Keep close and the cavalry won't stand a chance. Charge with speed and create momentum. By the gods. Where's Atana? Are they deaf? Blow the horn again. Archers! Awaiting orders. Shoot! What in the fuck? Such a chaos. You too, shoot! Now what? A letter, Your Grace. Help isn't coming. This must be falsehood. We had a deal. Your Grace, that's not all. These are not fire arrows, it's magic. Creatures made of flames. Magical fog, monsters, and now more magic. We should run right through the flames and burn alive. Focusing on defense should be most important at this stage, Your Grace. Good organization on the battlefield could also be the key to this situation. Who should we send out, then? Our men won't be able to handle fire well, Your Grace, but I will lead them. The fire's too big, Your Grace. My skills are not a match against something like this. Oh my god. We have to send the reserve. Of course, Your Grace. That was... darn it. Despite what the letter says, we need to try the horn again. Here we go. Nothing. I sense something bad is coming. Archers! We're the last squad, Your Grace. Let's do this. We can't last much longer, Your Grace. There's no sign of Atana. The ladder was right. What else is there? They just keep on coming. It's been an honor, Your Grace. What the fuck is this? Don't! This is not the... This does not look good. Some kind of monstrous device. We have no other choice. You have to send everyone in. Gather round. They've shown us the unfamiliar. We've seen beasts, magic, but they haven't yet seen what we have in store. Show them what Davern is made of. Give them hell. On my order. Give them hell! This is bad. With courage. This is very bad. This is it, Your Grace. We gave them all we've got. We can't take any more. The gods have saved us all. Unbelievable. We have survived. What the fuck? We won? We were extremely lucky to win that battle. We have lost most of our men. If not for that avalanche, we would have been certainly defeated. I know we must really be in the god's favor. We need to focus on strengthening our army. I don't know if I'd ever forgive myself if this castle was destroyed. What are we going to do about Ivo, Your Grace? I don't know yet. Who is this? Ivo. Eric, I thought justice would find you through Radovia's hands, but I suppose I will need to step in. You didn't think that I would believe your alleged proof that you did not murder my father? Truly, it seems to me that you have sentenced an innocent person to death. How does that make you feel? I saw through your lies, Eric. You would not only kill someone for your own wrongdoing, but I see that you also perform evil occult practices. You always have a dirty trick up your sleeve, don't you, Eric? I suppose witchcraft is a perfect fit for a deceiver like you. Falling mountains right where you need them. There's no explanation for this other than magic. Is this how you poisoned my father? Magic like this is dangerous and it must be banished. There's only one way to set things right. Davern needs to be purged of all witchcraft. Starting from your throne room, I will remove all things diabolical from this world. The truth will come out. You will pay for your sins. Has he lost his mind? Evil tricks. The collapsing mountains were nothing but sheer luck at a dreadful time. Grace Ivo promised us 3,000 men. He won't last long if he comes to our gates with an army this large. We must call the King Summit. Other kings won't want to help us, but we must try. I'll make the necessary arrangements, Your Grace. This is hardly an end, Your Grace. If we're under siege, we better stock up on supplies. We should aim for at least 5 large crates and supplies. The weekly summary will have all the necessary information. It will be best to set aside whatever we can at the end of each week. What? Your Grace, I've encountered a group of children in the forest. They were looking for the fern flower. Seems like they didn't know they wouldn't find a thing this time of year. Luckily, nothing bad happened to them, so I took them to their parents and they thanked me with what they could. Some supplies with their words of gratitude. Very good. Grace, a local baker, was missing his flour deliveries. I searched around it and turned out the horse's cart got stuck in the mud on the way over. We helped them and the baker gave us a basket of fresh, crusty bread rolls. Good. At your service, Your Grace. I've heard that your child went missing. Is that something to do with the magic in the forest? Oh, and who told you that? Don't you think that I would come to see you in person in my village and my family is... If my village and my family was in trouble? Besides, I don't have any children. I told you this was clearly trying to set you up. My advice, don't go easy on the fellow. I know I wouldn't. That will be all for now. As you please, Your Grace. Your Grace, it seems Babushka has given up for now. The villages have been cleared, and the strange riding and chicken legs are gone too. Her crows are still dancing in the sky, though. She's still out there somewhere, but she can't do much without her man. Thank you very much for your help, Your Grace. I don't know what we could do without you. You're welcome. I'm happy to hear our villages are safe again. This was a difficult time for all of us. Only 4? Your Grace, it is I, Orlando the Wonderful. Is your witch ready to come with me? The witch will help. Perfecto, the witch is going to make all the difference. Thank you, Your Grace. Your Grace, I went outside to get some carrots from the pantry. I get back and all my pots, pans, jugs, cutlery, and mugs are smashed. I can't even leave the kitchen for 1 second. This is doing of some imp. Oh, I'm sure. I tried to lure him out with some onions, but he's a clever little fella. The worst part, it hasn't happened just once. Every time I go out, I come back to a devastated kitchen. That imp needs to be dealt with straight away. I'm sorry, but I don't have anyone. And until then, I'm supposed to keep cleaning up after him? That's ridiculous. I prepared more onions. Maybe he'll come out eventually. Your Grace, I went to milk a cow this morning. To my surprise, our Diddy, the finest, healthiest cow in the village, was not giving anything. Oh my god. Courting is so boring. Listening to these peasants fucking talking, bro. Some say that her days are nearing to an end. I say we have a muddy prowling around. Right, he crawls out in the nights and milks the cow until he's full. Loaded, he rolls back to wherever he's come from. The youngsters are waiting for the milk, but I have nothing for them. How can we live like this? Okay. Okay, buy yourself a new cow. Okay, what now? King Varied. Let's invite King Varied. Bedchamber. Darling? To be honest, I have no idea what happened. We were losing. All I saw were fewer and fewer of our soldiers on the battlefield. I thought it was all coming to an end. I called for Ivo's army, but no one showed up. He wanted us to be unprepared. He hoped we would be defeated. We gave him our daughter. Why would he do this? He knows we have no rightful heir. He's just a young king. He doesn't know what he's doing. He sent a letter when he arrived this morning. He said himself he would that we would be defeated, and that he's going to have to finish us off himself. He announced the war. We have won against Radovia, but I'm not sure we can defeat him. We have lost most of our men. Eric, what are we going to do? He has Lursulia. I don't understand why he would do this. We'll work something out, sweetheart. You shouldn't worry, you're pregnant. You must avoid any complications with the pregnancy, my darling. But how can I not worry? But you have to promise me you will find a solution. Honestly, I'm sorry about everything. What are you talking about? We won, didn't we? I know I didn't help, but I thought everything was fine. It isn't. We've made a big mistake. I spoke to Lursulia before the battle. Her neck was covered in bruises. She begged me not to say anything to him about it. I'm going to kill that one Wandao. Bruises? What? This can't be true. Was it Ivo? I have just spoken to her. But in the letters, she seemed so happy in Etano. We can't let anything happen to her, Eric. We have to get her out of there as soon as possible. Who knows what this scum will do to her? I need some time to come up with a plan. Stay strong, honey. We will solve this. I really hope we do. I would never forgive myself otherwise. Oh my god. I know recent events have been difficult on you guys. You mean the battle? Yes, and with Lolly gone, I know you miss her too. I do, but it's fine, Father. We're going to be alright. I knew you could defeat the Radovians. It wasn't the easiest, Maya. She knew some of the people. Almost lost, we had no choice, you know that, right? Yes, I know that, Father. I'm just glad it's all over. Me too. Oh wait, I thought I was gonna save it, but there's a King's Summit that we're dealing with. Welcome and thank you for arriving upon my request. I have asked you all here to seek your guidance, help even. Davern is in danger. As you may know, we just won a battle against Radovia, but a new enemy has arisen. Ivo, King Talus's son, is threatening my people. Even worse, he has my daughter. I fear for her. I suppose you're asking us for soldiers. What would we be up against? Do you know? Prior to the battle with Radovia, Talus offered me 3,000 men. We expect that this is the army Ivo will bring against us. Bloody hell. I've heard of bigger armies to be sure, but I'm not in position myself to match that. Supposing Koril aids Davern, you'd still be 2,000 men short. Same with us. Rassus, while prosperous as always, has only ever had a small army at hand. 1,000 men is the best we could do. You're forgetting that you won't have to take the battle into an open field. Defending the castle with half as many men as the attacker will surely suffice. Davern can count on all of your help then? Not so fast. For starters, Ivo was most likely preparing for this since his father's death. We don't nearly have as much time to prepare, get ready and march this far. True, even if we get right into it, it's not easy to move 1,000 men. If we buck right up, we might get Grevno just on time. Timing isn't the best, yes, but even if we assume it will work out, it's not that simple, you see. With all these Radovians, I've had quite a challenge in the recent weeks myself. Well, you're in the main reason they're even here, wouldn't you agree, Eric? After your recent battle, numerous surviving Radovians have scattered throughout our lands. If you help me get rid of the leftovers, then I will give you my army. I want them all gone. Oh, but why not help the poor folks? Is killing them the only option? Not killing per se, just don't help them in any way. Eventually they'll have to move elsewhere, or they'll just die from starvation. Slaughter them all, would be my advice. Who knows what they brought with them. Barbaric vermin can carry diseases, not to mention the monsters Eric has already had the pleasure of meeting. Trying to starve them will only make them more desperate, so they'll be more likely to be aggressive. I suppose he's not wrong. I'm not a fan of killing, but if I had to choose between my people starving and them, I would choose them. What is wrong with all of you? We should help them. They're people, like anybody else. I like you, Eric, so here's my counter offer. Help any Radovians that you come across, and you will have my army. Radovians this, Radovians that. I'm tired of this talk. I have no business with them. Yales is far too distant for them to travel to, and I have nothing to gain from this conversation. I will take my leave. Let him go, the old fool. If the Radovians were able to march through the mountains, there isn't much stopping them marching to Yells, in my opinion. But what do I know? Lord Eric, I reckon it will take Atana around 19 weeks before they manage to march an army to Davern. Why don't we meet then? And I will see what I can do for you. Let's say if I don't have any problems with the Radovians, then I will lend you my men. Oh, is that how it is? Are you going to let people starve, Eric? Word gets out. If I hear that you are refusing to help the people of Radovia, then you can count me out. How can I support somebody that's indifferent to people's suffering? After all, didn't I already call you a monster? Don't prove him right, Eric. Do what you must. I will see you in 19 weeks. I will come around as well. We can go over everything once again. That could have gone better. Varied, I thought you'd left. I was on my way. And, I ran into one of your daughters. Seems quite mature for her age, you see. A marriage for an army. And I took you for a fool. I can see that I was wrong. What do you say then? I need time to gather my thoughts about this. Donna is probably already marching in. They could get here sooner than you think. I could use the company of someone more energetic. The offer stands. If you change your mind, let me know. When you have gathered enough supplies, they will make a crate of food to be able to feed everyone during the siege. You will need 5 crates of supplies. That's it. See you guys in the next one.